Here goes, here goes, baby, tell me what's the deal, deal, deal. Can I keep it real, real, real? Tell you how I feel, feel, feel. Here goes, here goes. I'm ready for all the things, baby, that you wanna do. But first, I gotta know if I can get a small commitment from you. Okay, okay, okay. Tell me you wait, wait, wait. I know you wanna make it rain for me. No more drama, no more pain for me. Maybe we could hold hands if you were my boyfriend. I know you'll give me the moon and the stars above. We could slow dance if you were my boyfriend. Don't you wanna be mine? No. Oh, oh, whoa. Here goes, here goes. Baby, what's it gonna be? It's just you and me. I'm waiting patiently, please, please. Let's go, come on, baby, let's go. Baby, if you just relax. Anyway, we're gonna do a little video about copper and a couple of things. It'd be okay, okay, okay. But tell me you wait. I know you wanna make it rain for me. No more drama, no more pain for me. Maybe we could hold hands if you were my boyfriend. Alright, so let me get focused. Focus, girl, focus. Alright, so I tried to do a video and I tried to upload it off my phone and it was a fail. I thought it was up last night. I went to come and check emails and stuff and there was nothing. So I'm going to do it again. And maybe things happen for a reason. Maybe I'm missing some information out of there that I did not go over with you guys. So I am trying to use all the metals right now. I got golds. I got emeralds. I got straight stainless steel. So these are actually stainless steel. Then I'm gonna use some silver, and then of course I have my white gold, and here I am with the copper. So what made me want to get the copper in the first place is I watched a couple of videos. A couple of people were saying how the copper amplifies the crystals. So I used it and the copper did amplify the crystals. So I'm like, well, if this is an amplifier, what else could it amplify? You know? So I said, maybe it'll amplify me. So what I did was I did some research. There's scientists, there's nutritionists, there's the herbalists. They're all together and they're talking about the many benefits of copper and what it does. And they broke it down to scientific terms and broke down what our body is basically made out of, the trace minerals that are in our body, and how women tend to produce more copper than males. Males basically produce more silver. And so, let me get into this. I'm over here procrastinating and shit. So I'm going to click on my cart on Amazon so that I can let you guys know what it all was that I ordered and why. So I ordered some Source Naturals copper Silicate 22 milligrams, 120 tablets. The tablets were actually $2, and altogether with shipping came up to $5.44. I also got some spirulina, from Hawaii, a company based in Hawaii, and it's 500 milligrams a piece for each tablet, and it's 100 tablets, and it's a pack of two for $8.34. So this is where we get to the good shit. I got the Moscow Mule. I got a Moscow Mule. If you don't know what that is, that's kind of like just imagine a copper mug, but it kind of comes out at the bottom like an old pot. You know how you see Hansel and Gretel and the witch is like her little pot that she uses for a brew. I'm all bew, okay. And it's a copper mug, and that was $18.99. Now, the reason why I spent so much on the mug is I looked online and I noticed that there were some that just looked like a beat up penny that was just copper. It was copper also, but if it's not made correctly, you can have too much copper going into your water. So I'm using this to, the Egyptians, the Aztecs, the Mayans used this to clean their water, to sterilize their water. And also the trace minerals, eventually they chip off into the water, and you need those trace minerals. So you're getting zinc as well, as well as the copper, and with the trace minerals in it. And so if you ever pay attention, you look on YouTube, you look up any Indian guru or somebody like that, they usually have a little copper mule that they're drinking out of, and they let their water sit, and they program the water. Their theory is basically that the way that the water runs through pipes in westernized systems is the water is treated violently. The way it rushes through the pipes when you turn it on, the way the people that are working with the water are treating the water. And we're not even supposed to be drinking water like just gulping water down. You're supposed to be sipping. Your body is you're supposed to be on a level health-wise where you're basically sipping water throughout the day. You're not just sitting there drinking cups and cups and cups and cups and glasses of water. That's according to Ayurvedic traditions. I also got a copper spiral magnet therapy ring. So the ring will spiral around my finger, and at the top of it is a heart, and at the bottom of it is a heart, and underneath the hearts are magnets. So I am going to give you a customer review on the Natural Source Copper Cibricate 22 milligram tablets. This woman basically really broke it down. She's saying that it fights seasonal illnesses. She's saying not living in a modern society, doctors are not going to tell you this stuff because they are making money keeping you on like regular medications. Those are for the people that are not God bodies, that are just now learning about all of this stuff. So most foods don't have zinc, and the lady's saying that we no longer experience the cold and flu season since we now maintain vitamin D levels very high to normal range. Hence, we now rarely use zinc supplements, and when we do, we take zinc with copper, such as, she's telling you the brand that she was using prior to this one. She said, we both noticed our spider and varicose veins stopped getting worse, but now what about to do with the existing situation? We began supplementing with occasional copper. One day I noticed several of the smaller spots were mostly faded and resolved. A few months ago, we both added this copper supplement to our daily supplementation. Virtually all of our spider veins have faded and reduced in overall size. My one remaining varicose vein no longer bulges and is smaller in overall size. We did not change any other habits that could explain our obvious vein improvement in both of us. So she ordered another bottle. And now she's saying, update my spider veins, varicose veins are improving. That's the good thing about Amazon is you can go back and you can update and you can talk about if your item came on time. That people don't play. So you read your customer reviews, make sure it's the legitimate company. Um, she's saying in the 1950s, because this is the older woman, she's saying there was an outbreak in the turkey industry that attributed directly to copper deficiency in the modified turkey feed used on farms. So, you know, people that are still eating meats and stuff, you're going to be lacking some of these things. All right, so you gotta remember to be careful with your dosage when you are using it and taking it. Also, I'm gonna get to the ancient Egyptians. The ancient Egyptians used copper, and it was an important metal in Egypt because it could be easily worked on and shaped into weapons and tools. But also, it was grinded up. So what they use for copper would be, okay, so they had to use malachite or copper oxide. So they would take this and they would break it down. I just smacked my damn lips together. I can't believe I did that. They break it down, and when they break it down into a powder form, they would take something like this. Let's see this right here, some shea butter. They get the little masher. You can get that at a Mexican market. You know, they have, it's like a rock. It's like a lava rock. And they use it to make guacamole. So you would need that to have in your medicine cabinet. And they have wooden ones that you can use. I don't know what it's called, like a masher or something. Like, for instance, this shea butter I bought on eBay. And I bought 5 pounds of shea butter for like $10. So I got like Tupperware and Tupperware things full of shea butter. So they would take something like shea butter and then they would take the copper. So what you would do once you get the supplement is you're going to take that supplement and you're going to mix it with shea butter and you're going to apply it to whatever scars that you have, varicose veins. You women apply it to your face. Um, that's what Cleopatra used on her face. That's what Sheba used when she met Solomon. Solomon was an alchemist. Everybody knows this. Solomon grinded up this copper powder into a paste and she used it all over her skin. So there were parts of her. She was like one of the most beautiful women, but we're human. She probably has scratches or something, and it supposedly made her more beautiful than what she was and allowed her to maintain her beauty because it stops you from aging pretty much. Yeah. So also, the lady was saying how the copper makes you feel more magnetic. So I figured, I was like, damn, it makes you feel more magnetic. So let me see. Well, it heightens everything. It heightens everything. I'm gonna get here. Um, Metaphysical properties of copper. It coincides with the planet Venus. The element is water. The energy is receptive. So if you're trying to pull in more energy, if you're if you're having a hard time pulling things onto 3D, I recommend you getting copper. I'm going to get the half rings eventually. I'm going to get some thumb rings and index rings because, you know, when you're canceling out shit and you're using shit, you want to cancel some shit, hit them with the wham with copper on top of it. So the powers that it gives you is energy, direction, energy, balance, healing, love, luck, and protection. It coincides with Libras and Tauruses, and the number relations are 1 and 6. and it helps with your heart chakra. Copper is as good. It's a good conductor of energy as well as a balancing metal that works with the flow of projective and receptive energies. Copper is known to shamans and healers to be a metal that balances the body's polarities, therefore removing blockages which are responsible for illness or imbalance. Copper is healing for the mind, body, and spirit. It provides a harmonic connection between the physical and astral bodies and also can align the subtle bodies. Hey, stop that screaming in there. It has been used to amplify and transmit thought and healing energy. Copper has been used with stones and crystals. It helps to align the stone's individual energy field since every stone has its own properties. It has also been used to create a unique balance of energy by combining stone and copper, which remains solely unique to the individual using it. It can assist in combating fatigue, lethargy, restlessness, and non acceptance of oneself. These girls, stop it now. You're doing way too much screaming. There is nothing wrong. Stop fighting with your sister and share. Man, I be having to go off. Ooh, it look like I'm bald right here. It's a good thing I'm not. Fucking blonde hairs. I got like little blonde sections. I don't know why my hair grow like that. It's like some Klingon, like just hair missing right there. Everybody hairlines like that in my family. So awkward. So anyway, I got the copper. You guys need the copper up. Get your copper. Also, what I wanted to share with you guys was this Dr. Boner's Magic Soap. So I've always got this soap, and you know, we of all people should always read and pay attention to what we're buying. It's hemp and lavender soap made with organic oils. So it's water, coconut oil, potassium hydroxide, organic olive oil, lavender and extract. I said abstract like an abstract painting. Organic fair deal hemp oil, organic jojoba oil, lavender extract, citric acid, and tocopherol. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what that is. Shy, stop it right now. I'm gonna come out there and you gonna be in a world of trouble, little lady. All right. So it's 100% all organic materials. It's three times more concentrated than traditional soaps. And dilute with water. Give me a minute. I'm gonna have to get in these little kids' butt. So just look at the label while I go get this together. What is the problem? You better stop all of that noise. It's unnecessary. You're gonna get in trouble. You don't want to get in trouble. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So you have to work on the flowers and the colors and the patterns that you want to do. Once you figure out your flowers and your color patterns, then I'll pull out. We can get your oils out, and we'll get the canvas. And the canvas has to be small enough to fit in the envelope so we can mail it to the teacher. All right? Okay. Let me finish my video. Y'all up here screaming and stuff like y'all done lost y'all mind. All right, y'all. These little chillerins. I'm telling you, this kid, you would think something is really happening up in there. She mad because she can't eat some paper. And her sister just looking at her like, I'm so tired of you. Okay, so let's get back to business. So I just took the time one day and I read this. So I'm going to read this to you. This guy has a spell on here. It's pretty fucking dope, though. It's dope. So it's called Kipling's If. If you can keep your head when all around you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, and make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in the lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, do you understand what that means? That means if you got control of dream time, if you're in control or if you're out of control, like you just don't know what the hell is going on. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph or disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, you can bear to hear the full truth that you have spoken, twisted by crooks to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you have given your life to broken, and yet stoop to build them up again with worn out tools. If you make one heap of all your winnings and risk it with one turn of a pitch or toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart, your nerve, your sinew to serve you long after they are gone, and so hold on although there is nothing left within you except loving friend nor enemy can hurt you. Oh no, except the voice that says to them, hold on, hold on. If you can talk to crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings and not lose that common touch, if neither loving friend nor enemy can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, then if you can work hard and teach on each unforgiving minute the moral ABC that unites all mankind free, come hail, hate, ban, you'll enjoy God's spaceship Earth and do great work within it. And which is more, my son, you'll be a man. A man, a man. It says it in 3. They say, east is east and west is west, and never the twine shall meet. But there is neither east nor west, nor border, breed, nor birth. Once the moral ABC unites all mankind free on God's spaceship Earth, then, only then, no matter how rough the trip, how charged with punishment the scroll, you are the captain of thy ship. Let's see. The master of thy soul. Kipling's If. And assistance by Einstein's Ken. Soap maker, master chemist, Broner. So this guy's an alchemist. And I've been buying this soap for like a cool minute. And I don't even have to use lotion. It's crazy. Like I have my shea butter. I have stopped actually using lotion a while ago. But the shea butter, we all know that because it has palm oil as a base, that shit is greasy. It can get really, really greasy. My shit is shining, you guys. Look at this. Between the skin brushing, and I didn't talk about the skin brush. Let me see. This is a boar's hair skin brush. I don't want to get all too close on it. And you can use it wet or dry. And it's genuine 100% boar's hair. You see that? I got it long. What you do is you start with your feet. I'm going to show you my feet. It's kind of ghetto. You go up and down like this real fast. And then you move out. And then you go up. You go up the leg. And you guys see that? Like, my shit look flawless. I used to have like all kind of bullet wounds and stab holes from me being a tomboy, snowboarding, and busting my knees up. Like, they were all busted up. And you can still see a little bit of the scars, but they're all going away. And you see this, like, it's like dark here. My whole knee used to be like that. So you just brush in your pockets in circles. And, you know, a lot of people, women of color, have a tendency to have a problem with having dark inner thighs and butt cheeks. Or armpits, you know. So you brush this and it cleanses your lymph nodes. When you get here, you go up, you do your breasts, you do your stomach. It'll help you with your digestion and your face, so you don't have any wrinkles. So with my face, I just go in circles like this. I know you guys are like, what the hell? I ain't got no makeup on, food. So, you know, you do it in circles. Ew, my brush is kind of wet. I don't know how that happened. And what else? I'm trying to hurry up. I got this Himalayan sea salt. This is what I've been cooking with. I'm down to my last of my last. Organic cinnamon and cardamom ginger tea. This is the Ayurvedic blend. I use that. I don't have enough time to go over what each property of this is. If you would like me to do it, I have no problem. This one, organic rose, chamomile, lavender, and flower tea. It's good. It smells good too. This is my favorite, you guys. This is the Yogi Egyptian liquor rice, and it's already sweet, and it's the liquor root. And Egyptians drink it all the time. I don't know why, but I kind of like coincide with a lot of Egyptian things, so I'm starting to kind of like figure out some other things. We'll talk about that later. But this is it. You're only supposed to drink 1 glass of this a day, you guys, if you drink it. That's how strong it is on the immune system. All right? Yeah. Smells really good. It smells really good. So, if you guys want some Earl Grey, my suggestion would be to get this brand because it's from the Middle East, and the way that they make it, it's 5 times better than some regular ass Earl Grey that you're gonna get. And I'm a tea drinker, so this is the Sadif brand. I'm gonna get into the ingredients. Is Ceylon, Ceylon or Ceylon, CEYLON natural artificial bergamot. And when I say this is bomb, this is the business right here. This is the business. So these two are like my favorites. These are my favorites. It's all opening up. These smell great. You can just smell it out of the packaging. This is what it'll look like. They make jasmine also, but I got this big ass box for like $2.99. You know how I like to go to Middle Eastern markets and stuff. All right, so also, I gotta have my Mediterranean sea salt, real, sea salt. I need to start crossing out these barcodes. All right, you guys, 111-222-333. Love, love. You guys want that Aphrodite energy, get that copper. You want to magnify things and pull things towards you. Get that copper. Copper up. Hotep.